Hey everyone, this is Steve. With summer in full swing, one of the big things that's on my students' mind is reading. They have the summer reading list. And I thought, why do summer reading lists have to be only for students? Maybe us as adults, us as youth ministers, youth pastors, student ministers, we probably need to be getting back and reading more and educating ourselves and loving God with all our minds. So with that in mind, I decided to put together my own summer reading list. And this is in conjunction with what Orange is doing over at orangebooks.com. That's one of their newest ventures from Orange, is this Orange Books initiative, and they sent me a box of books, and I'm just going to go through it, unbox them a little bit, and share a little bit of what they've sent me, and also share with you what I plan on reading this summer. So let's dive right on in. So it looks like inside the box we have just a letter from them kind of explaining what this is all about, but then we have the books. So let's jump right in. This stack of books here starts with The Christmas Story. Looks like a really cool cutesy sort of book for little kids. It's like probably 7 pages long, 8 pages long. Tells the Christmas story and cute little cartoons. So that's pretty cool. Probably not going to be on my summer reading list. I could probably hammer this out in no time, but maybe I should put it on there just to feel like I accomplished something. But if you're interested in finding books for your little kids about Jesus and about the Christmas story, maybe you should check that out. Next we have Live Free. This is a devotional for students. That is for students, so I'll probably check this out. This is not going to necessarily be on my reading list, but this is from the people at Orange, Ben Crawshaw and Jared Jones. Great guys, and they've written a couple different devotionals for students. This is a 5-week devotional for students, and so I think if you're looking for devotionals to kind of get your students into the Word a little bit, maybe over the summer, each day is just a couple pages each, so it's really not a whole lot that they have to do. It's got a lot of reading and some thought-provoking questions, and then you move on to the next day. Let's keep on moving on ourselves. We have next is Stand Up. This is an 8-week devotional for kids. This is pretty cool because it's superhero themed. So it's got some kind of fun artistic stuff like following comic books and everything, but also just a couple pages per day, and it's going to be really cool for kids. So if you're looking for a devotional to kind of keep maybe your elementary kids and stuff into God's Word, here's another way of doing that. This is called Stand Up from the Orange Books distributors. Now we finally get into an adult book. I'll be checking out those other ones, but this is one of the books that I'm going to be reading this summer. Is called Not Normal, and this is by Sue Miller and Adam Duckworth. It's going to be it's available right now, but this is 7 quirks of incredible volunteers, and I'm really excited about reading this because I have some amazing volunteers, I really do, but I could probably understand them a little better, and so I'm going to be checking this out. It's definitely written for those people that don't enjoy reading a whole lot. There's a lot of pictures, a lot of diagrams, but there are a lot of words and stuff as well. So this is something I'm excited about reading because I want to understand my volunteers a lot better, and I'm sure other student ministers probably do as well. And finally, we have the last book in here. It's Just a Phase. Don't miss it. So don't miss it. It's the official book that Orange used in their major theme that they had for the Orange Conference 2015. I didn't get to go to the Orange Conference 2015 because of some other complications and stuff, but I'm really excited to read through this book and figure out what they were talking about with this just a phase thing. I think it's really interesting that they've taken this phase thing. A lot of people are kind of like, oh, it's just a phase, they'll get through it, students and kids when they're growing up, but they've taken it and they're like, it's just a phase, don't miss it. It's going to be past before you know it, so take advantage of those times in kids and students' lives, and help them understand the things they need to understand about God and about life before they move on to that next phase. So It's Just a Phase is going to be on my summer reading list. It's another book that has a lot of words, but it has a lot of diagrams and stuff like that as well, so that's gonna be able to help me and move on through that. Another book that I'm reading along with my staff here at RCC. My church is called Simple Church. It's a bit of book that's been around for a while, but it's something that is so important, I think, for a lot of churches and ministries to remember to remain simple. We get so complex. There's so many different things going on in the life of a church, but we really need to remember to remain simple and focus on the things that God really wants us to focus on to take the church to the future and where He wants it to go for His kingdom. So there's a lot of other books that I've been looking at. I'm be posting a lot on my blog at stevecullum.com, so check those out. And I want to know what you are reading this summer. What's your summer reading plan? Maybe it's some of these books. Maybe it's a different book. Let me know in the comments, either on my blog or on this video. And I'm going to try to do a little more of this, a little more video stuff and some podcast things that I'm working on and everything. So make sure you stay tuned to stevecullum.com so that I can share a little more with you in the coming days. Thanks so much, and have fun reading this summer.